for our second email of the show. A big welcome to Craig Michaels, who is the Managing Director of First Impressions Count.
G'day Kirk and Mel, great to be here.
Good to see you.
And welcome to Wendy Jacobs, an expert in psychology and behavioural change.
Hello Kirk, hi Mel.
How you going?
Very well, thanks.
We have got a letter for you. We have got a letter for you. Are you ready? You're going to love this one. Red Room. Do you feel like there is no time these days between studying at uni, having a part-time job, spending time with my boyfriend, my family, blah, blah, blah? I just feel like I don't ever stop. I'm always living out of my diary and feel bloody stressed. I need to get my uni work done or I fail. I need to work to have money. I need to exercise to stay thin. I need to spend time with everyone so they don't get angry at me. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that life just moves too quickly these days. Do you feel like that? Is there anything I can do? Whirlwind, who's 20 years old.
Oh, welcome to planet Earth. I think we all feel that. Every year goes quicker and quicker, and I remember my parents saying that to me when I was younger. They're like, every year goes faster, and it's just started sort of happening now. It's scary as hell.
I think as we get older, we take on more responsibilities. Absolutely. And it bombards us. But simply, I think time management.
Yes.
Total time management. Needs to take a breath, needs to take some time out, you know, work out what she does to chill. She says she uses a diary, but it doesn't sound like she does. You know, plan that day, you know, plan some time out for yourself so then that way it's all good.
Yeah, and prioritise, you know, maybe do what's most important. You know, the rest of it, you'll make time for that if it's important enough, and if it's not, then drop that if you're that busy. I think it's also important to think about what's important here, why are you doing all of it, and you know, what's the purpose of it all. Hopefully it's to make you happy and fulfilled, and if you're not feeling that way now, then you know, it's time to maybe reassess what you're doing and why you're doing it and start focusing on what's important to you.
Exactly, and it sort of sounds like seeing the boyfriend, spending time with the family, exercising, it's a chore. It shouldn't be, you know.
Exercising is, but the rest of it should be fun.
Exactly, you know, time with your partner, time with your family, that's good time, that's downtime.
Yeah, I don't know, what would a girl her age,
How old is she?
20, what would she really need to be prioritising in her life at the moment, do we think?
Well, obviously her uni studies are coming into it, which is a major part in her part-time job. So maybe what she needs to do is assess how much money she needs and then work out, okay, I can do X amount of shifts, and say to the boyfriend, you know what, Friday and Saturday night's more important to you, go and catch up with you then. I've got other commitments, I've got to get through that so I don't feel so pressured. Yep. Mum, let's do it on a Monday night because, you know, no one goes out on Monday night anyway, you know, so get the family roast cooking. Yeah. Do those types of things so it's so much easier, and then, you know, plan some time out, go to a movie and, you know, have some me time. Yeah. That's what she's missing out on.
And she'll find that there are times of the year where you're really busy, and during those times tell your family and friends what's going on. They'll understand. And, you know, catch up with them next month. If you need a month away from those people to make more time for yourself, then do that.
It's important to have that space in between everything too, and that way whirlwind will calm right down.
Communication is a big thing, and I really like what you say. If you just let people know that that you're busy, rather than just not calling them for months and months, and they think, well, God, they're a rude person, you know, never calling me. But if you say, look, you know, exams are coming up, I've got this much work on, if you just let everyone know, and people appreciate that when you're upfront and honest.
They will, yeah, because she said something about them getting angry or something about being angry.
Yeah, they get angry if she doesn't spend enough time with them.
Yeah, but if you tell her...
That comes into a jealousy factor as well. Like, it's like, hang on a minute, guys, I'm busy, that's enough. This is me, like, that's all I've got to give.
You won't be hearing from me for about a month.
No, I mean, if they're good friends, I'm sure they'll understand when you're busy. I mean, I understand when you're busy.
Do you really?
There's a bit of a pause there, wasn't there?
It's like a whirlwind. Wendy, with your work in psychology, what could they do right now? If there's some people watching out there and they feel like this, what is the very first step they could take for time management, would you say?
Well, I'd say to them, have a look at what you're doing and then ask yourself, what am I doing all of this for? Okay, so you might be working on a project that's coming up and you're like, well, I'm doing all this for this project. Okay, well, let's focus on that and work towards that. Don't try and do everything because you won't be able to. Just stop. What am I doing all of this for? Okay, is it making me happy? If it's not, you might have to drop a few things.
Wendy, do you think also with that, focusing on each project is also looking at going, you know what, how much time am I really wasting by the time I actually go to the fridge, come back there, flick on the TV, check what's happening on the radio, email a couple of friends. Well, there's an hour. Go back to the fridge, call a girlfriend. We all do it. We all make ourselves busy, but are we really busy? Or we're just being busy?
Or procrastinating.
Yes.
So you could be one of those really annoying people who talks on public transport on their mobile phone. So I get all my mobile phone calls done on my way on the tram.
You have to utilise opportunities like that. Absolutely.
Multitasking. Another big thing.
Yes.
Obviously, Whirlwind doesn't multitask very well.
It's like being a woman.
She could get a part-time job somewhere in fitness, perhaps, so she could exercise and work at the same time.
Absolutely, that's what I do.
Yeah, true that.
All right, great. Thank you, Wendy. Thanks, Craig.
Welcome. Great to be here.
Good. We're off to an ad break.